Rokumonsen, a haughty man with a style as eccentric as his vocabulary. A great deal of his personality was influenced from his time spent learning of ancient Japanese culture, where he found interest in their long-lost classical theater. This can even be seen in his name, where he pays homage to the Sanada clan, whose family crest bore the Rokumonsen, or 6 mon coins, that were said to be required to pass over Death's River, which is also what he is referencing when he shouts, "May the suns you tall!" Despite being an independent mercenary, Rokumonsen has strong ties to RLF because once, when he was on the brink of starvation, he was rescued by Ziyi, who offered him food and shelter. And ever since that day, he has been the sworn enemy of those who would do Ziyi and her comrades harm.
Yeah, I still remember my first playthrough of the game, and though I turned down Swinburne's offer, I had replayed the mission to see what would have happened if you chose to spare him, and man, when Rokumonsen showed up, he whooped my ass. He was the first AC fight that really tested me, and that was before the buffs to lightweight builds. His prowess as a pilot, along with his all-mine core and weapons, has led others and myself to question if he was possibly another candidate for All Mine's plans before he met his untimely demise at our hands, and though it's not clear what happens if we turn down Swinburne's offer, in this turn of fate, Rokumonsen would bear a blessing with the curse, as once he crossed Death's River, he'd become indebted to a deity who grants him the ability to return to the living each time he died. However, there was a catch. Each time he died, he'd owe them another 6 mon, in addition to being sent back in time to pursue a different path that, at times, would have him facing his own comrades, though he was reassured that the path he embarked on would be for the greater good of the Liberation Front, Ziyi, and ultimately, every inhabitant of Rubicon. But with the exposition out of the way, it was time for the breakdown of his AC, Shinobi. It has a pretty unique build out of our roster, and ultimately, I really enjoyed it, although I do develop a love-hate relationship with the plasma thrower. As for his other weapons, he has a giant SPOS 12 Haldeman in the right hand, the Javelin Beta on the right shoulder, and the automatic 3-round burst round Setsu on the left shoulder. For the inner parts, he has the fastest set of thrusters for your boost speed, the FCS with the best mid-range tracking, and the Ming Tang generator, which is always a solid choice. The frame is 75% from Mesa, with the exception being the core, which is one of the 4 frame pieces scattered between him, Sula, Iguazu, and O'Keefe.
Speaking of O'Keefe, I know I said he'd be next during the last video, but
we actually completed the Fires of Raven ending for his run, and while I was writing the script, it just didn't feel right, so I'm gonna redo his run and take the All Mine ending instead. But anyways, as for the deadliest weeb on Rubicon, he was back with a power beyond death. And as fun of a run as it was, we'd be paying the Sanzu toll quite a few times, so if you have any guesses as to how much we spent, just remember to multiply the death count by 6. Now, like the deity had said, we go back in time and end up as Walter's Hound this time, where we crash land on Rubicon, do a little dance, then scavenge through the wrecked ACs before swiftly taking out the PCA helicopter.
So you said my dual weapons not being different. Rokumonsen's sure gonna be fun against the defend the Strider mission. There we go.
Real quick, I totally spaced on mentioning this during the Raven video, but I am actually using a no restriction mod to be able to play the illegal entry mission with whatever loadout you want. Unfortunately, there's no way to do that in the vanilla game, but I just wanted to clarify that and apologize for any of the confusion that may have caused on that video. But anyways, we celebrate this first victory with some ribbon twirling celebration. Unfortunately, next up we would be having to stain Rokumonsen's honor with the blood of his allies before wiping out the Dafun squad, some RLF helicopters, and definitely not the tetrapod, because I totally spaced on the fact that these were RLF forces that I was fighting. Whoops. Now, this run did start pretty late into his stream, so we were going to finish the night off with a quick bout against the tester pilot where we have one of our first examples of the plasma yo-yo whiffing when I really feel like it should have hit.
I was trying.
When I came back the next day, I did not notice that the camera for my controls was out until chat pointed out a couple hours later, so apologies for that. But to start this session off, we'd be going up against a dam where it was time once again to take out a few more of our allies for the sake of the many. Of course, at the halfway point though, we'd be betraying the red guns for the sake of RLF, and, well, I'll just let this play out.
That is not meant to be. So, hurry. God damn it. Huh.
Iguazu, how many ranks below you is Gum 13? You talk the talk, but you can't walk.
Yo-yo, not so bad. You're stuck over there. No, you're not. Come on, Volta. There's no problem. Colette. Scratch on my door. Oof. Okay, well, he did not survive till the end this time. Oh, yes. No. Let me get this. Should just use the normal attack. Ooh, cool. I was like, I'm trying to be fancy, let me just kill him. Woo, first try, okay, well.
Huh. That kill on Iguazu was clean, and yeah, definitely could have ended that a lot quicker if I wasn't trying to get a fancy ending with the charge attack, but as you could probably tell, once he ate through that last repair kit, I was not taking any more chances and just took him out right then and there so we could lock it in on the first try, and damn. Next up, despite the fact that we were ultimately taking the Liberation ending, it was time for the Strider escort, where it looked really promising in the beginning of the first two runs as they come out of the fights with the, tank treaded reverse joint leg hybrid. I'm just gonna call them TTRJs, with 3 repair kits, and I am not exaggerating when I say that over 90% of my deaths took place here, and it was quite a few attempts before luck and opportunity felt nice enough to just let my strategy work out. God damn it. Essentially, you need to come out of the fight with the TTRJs with as much AP as you could, because the Javelin, like many other weapons, is great. It truly is. But in this situation, it's just really impractical unless you get lucky. Its slow speed versus the unpredictable nature of the wheels would make it very unlikely that they'd connect, but if you were lucky enough and it did connect, you could follow up with your plasma thrower and basically immediately get an overload, and then pretty easily take them out. However, the most reliable strat I found was to find one target, follow them till they do their Akira slide, hope they don't use their flamethrower, tag them with the plasma thrower, then stick to that one, and if you can follow up fast enough, you'll knock them over. However, if you took too long, it would turn into a battle of patience because if none of your other attacks connected, well, you'd need to hit them 4 times with the yo-yo, and over the duration of that, hope that you weren't going to get whittled down with missiles or turned into scrap metal by the wheels. And though there were some pretty close calls here and there, it was a pretty rough time. And so finally, on attempt 22...
I just need to like aim at that like, almost called like a grid basically.
Enemies on the radar. 16 up. They're coming. ID. They're not Schneider MTs. Those C-weapons. Defenders 61. They're not going to
Yo, thanks, Soul Hammer. Appreciate that so much. Shit. Thank you so much for following me. Yeah, it means a ton. And I appreciate you sticking out through this bullshit we got going on right here. I don't know why I didn't do my second attack. Oh, and there, of course, I feel like I only hit it once, but it goes twice. Okay. Just got to be efficient.
really end these machines. Don't take them head on, 61. They'll tear you to shreds.
Okay, that was just in range. So just out of range. Need to get that there. Fuck. God damn it. Where's the other one? Damn it, why? Can you just let me get that? Alright, not hiding behind the rocks this time. Learn last time. You'll just kick the fuck through it. Bro, that is some bullshit tracking. Yes! Why is it always such a fucking tense run when it gets to this mission? Except Sula. Sula was just somehow the man and just fucked this mission up like no one's business. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was insanely close. The ending combo I got against that TTRJ was just too perfect, but with that amounting to almost 2 hours of attempts, I make a quick snack break
I need some salami and cheese.
before returning to continue on with the run. It's always such a weird shift when you're going from struggling like that to just wiping the floor with the next few missions, and despite doing everything we could for RLF, Fate had one more act of oath-breaking left in store for Rokumonsen with the attack on the wall where we do what we have to in order to gain Arquebus's trust. We take out the first line of defense and move on to the Juggernaut where we make fairly good time on taking out the contraption of a metal fortress so we can be on our way and begin the first step of our atonement by escorting the RLF helicopter on its rescue mission.
I actually remembered to change my weapon. Interesting. Did you see that my third bullet actually went to the next target? So my guy basically went pow pow pow.
Time to repay the Dead Sea.
Y'all are brave. You just saw everything I just did, and you're like, I'm gonna keep shooting at that guy. It's like in an MT, it's a little more understandable, but in those little bipedal. Little, kind of like the thing from Star Wars, actually, now that I think about it. Well, actually, that probably is about the size of them. Am I not wrong? Yeah, ATSTs, thank you. I had my gun.
Lost your nerve. Pathetic Gun 13. What a Michigan scene.
2 repair kits remaining.
Why is that garbage? What?
Seems you're more than just reckless. Why side with the underdogs, Kenny?
1 repair kit remaining.
There, jeez.
No wonder Michigan took a shot at you.
I don't doubt that Rokumonsen was feeling a little bit better after saving Lil Z, but our next job on the list was something that felt more in line with what I'd imagine Rokumonsen taking when he's not working for RLF, as we take on a mission for, definitely not all mine, to obstruct the inspection of the boss base. We clear the first set of PCA enemies without issue before meeting up with Kate to take on the Cataract and its extra boy entourage.
Alright, Kate, you distract the big guy, I'm gonna take on the boys.
Lost the inspection team. Mercs made a big mistake.
Nice.
Commencing termination.
PCA Special Forces. What is this?
These are just the outriders.
I've been good teammates. Oh, they're both. Oh man, it's a good thing they're not like one melee. I don't know why, but I always thought there was like, it's like the other squad. Oh, you bitch. Thought I had my assault rifle out. Not playing this as well as I normally do. I could've. I didn't use my shield. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Thought I had the right one. So annoying.
I was right to choose you.
Oh yeah, you did say that. That does make sense. Kate, hit it somewhere that makes sense. Oh shit.
Code 3-1-C. Sustaining heavy fire. Pivot.
You're making headway, 61. Keep pushing.
You're not going to fall.
Shield.
Light shoulder ammunition at 50%.
This fight's making me really question Kate's durability. Normally it does not last this long. That was a weird last second change. I feel like you could have hit me, sir. But I did not time that dodge right. I'm willing to admit it. There we go. Thank you. Woo! That was close. Not really, but sort of.
Yeah, towards the end, that got closer than it needed to be, but we managed to pull through with the victory, so oh well. Also, in case you're wondering, at this point it had not been decided whether we'd be taking the All-Mind or Liberation ending, so we were partially doing these missions to keep both possibilities on the table, while decisions like betraying the Red Guns are for the sake of making choices Rokumonsen would.
It's go time.
No, the only reason I did the defending the Strider is because I'm pretty sure he'd be like, of course I'm gonna defend it, and then he's gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? I'm trying to kill it with these whips, and this is definitely my first time doing it, not the... Wait a second, Jesus fuck.
But anyways, with that out of the way, it was time for the Watchpoint, where Sula had also gathered his own entourage of stealth boys.
Handler Walter. You. 621. Stop. Behind you. Handler Walter. I'll be coming for you.
I'm not intending to... I'm trying to actually...
Controlling that. Don't think twice, 61. Kill him before he kills you.
Oh.
AP at 50%.
Was it 618 I killed last? It was good. But he had nothing on this one. Who tipped you off, Sula? Don't make trouble for me, Walter. You and your dog aren't welcome here.
Repair kits remaining.
I'm just getting annoyed with these goddamn pillars.
More of those unidentified
Are you actually listening? I hope so. This could help.
Take out Sula next. You're one of Gen 4's lot. I hear you
Sorry, buddy. We'll be getting to your video soon enough. Next up was Balteus, and
Well, I'll just say it got unnecessarily stressful at one point.
Saw that in the corner of my eye. I saw what you were doing there. Oh shit, didn't see that though. Shit. Why did I didn't even use that? Okay, well, I'll just play perfectly now. Be sure I don't have any silly mistakes like that happen again. Fucking me. Okay. That was stupid.
yeah, I don't know why I kept getting caught up in those combos, but man, I went from 3 repair kits to 0 real quick, though one of them was a misinput. Oh well, moving on to Grid 86, where we make quick work of Rumselman and the rest of Carla's lackeys, which, I know those traps were set up for us, but wouldn't that take them out with us? I guess I shouldn't be surprised when her and Walter are ready to commit mass genocide on this planet, but still seems kind of fucked up. Anyways, moral dilemmas aside, we do have our fight with the Sweeper next, which thankfully goes without issue.
Why did you aim there? That wasn't like the exact opposite direction of the volcano. Sure, I definitely meant to do that. Might kill it before I get staggered. No, why? Yes, that's where. Why is the second attack hit it, but the first one just like goes way too low? I don't get that at all. I don't want to try that. Just take out. Not risk this. There we go. Alright, on to Iguazu. Angry Iguana Man. Iguanazu.
When facing the smart cleaner, the AC just needs to have a test of patience, unless it can overwhelm it with energy weapons, but as we've seen here before on the Discovery Channel, it can sneak in some big motherfucking hits if you're not careful.
Afterwards, it was a quick speed run back through the base, destroying the coyotes' hacking drones so we could take on Iguazu and some more of them stealthily.
I want to like it so bad, and then it does shit like that. Yeah, but he's almost broken. There we go.
What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
2 repair kits remaining.
Psycho or something?
Oh, I legitimately did not think that was Iguazu, but you know, I won't not take 3 hits on him. No, Rokumonsen wouldn't do that. He's too honorable. Yes, yes, the angry iguana. Bro, her dating sim is actually, she's making an armored core dating sim for those who don't know the person who I commissioned to make that emote. Bro, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but it looks impressive. Just because I'm not a dating sim guy myself, and you know, I ain't talking shit. It's not my thing. I'm gonna play the one I'm in personally, just because it's like I've never. It's my first game ever voice acted. I mean, I'm doing it for any game I voice acted. I feel like I want to hear it played and yada yada, but yeah, just not my cup of tea. Why did I use mine?
Damn it! I would have had you. Don't you dare think you won.
Next up, it was time to cross the PCA's much shorter version of Snake Way, where we briefly discuss the status of the pilots in-game as we begin our fight with the Sea Spider.
If we're little sacks of meat, though, how do we get through the sewer into that junk AC? I think that you're just like I know in that cutscene, trust me, I see what you mean by, there's a few cutscenes where you're not looking in the most in the best shape. Oh, you literally just went over me. What?
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
I still don't know why it's not called Sea Spider with the letter C, so it would have like a pun that also serves as an abbreviation for coral, but oh well, that would serve as the finale for that night, but not before showing off this neat spot where you can get some really scenic shots of your AC.
Rokumonsen looking out at the sunset.
Despite the cutscene happening on the previous stream, it was safe to say that Balaam had just taken a standard shipping this time because it took us a couple days to get back and follow up with the usual route, grab all the survey data, and eventually wipe out the L-Season warship. Afterwards was the HC-LC fight, so essentially just going and backtracking where we just were.
That's why I think there's certain stuff that's like...
We're under attack. Cancel the maintenance. Get the HC online now. Did the corporation hire you?
Sorry.
You must be confident.
Smoke, smoke.
Nope. Shouldn't matter.
We're not.
Using more than a match for some patchwork AC.
Did I kick you through that? Oh shit. Uh-oh. Get up there, you fool. Oh, that was embarrassing.
Impressive. Better than the other AC. Systems burning.
You have to try it out a couple times. Annoying ass weapon sometimes. There.
After this, we go ahead and take on Swinburne. However, this time, since I was Rokumonsen, I handled the ending a little differently.
If we hired a guy, we hired a backup guy in case that guy betrayed us.
What do you think you're playing at? Wait, you're not one of mine. Another ambusher?
What the fuck? Well, that's gonna make it into the video for sure. Oh my.
But clearly you need to be disciplined. No. I'm Swinburne. I can't lose. What? Let's not do anything hasty. You realize
Oh,
I
wait,
lead
oh,
the
no.
Vesper 7 squad, which means I hold the purse strings. Every single transaction goes
Oh, yeah.
through me. Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand? Stubborn to the last. You don't know what's good for you. Fine then. Discipline it is.
That was cool. Why does it do that?
Wait, no, please.
Yeah, there was no way he would take up Swinburne's offer, but I also wanted to try and help uphold what honor Rokumonsen had left, so I wasn't gonna stab him in the back and just chose to face him head on before we moved on to the refinery plant and the Urtra boys.
Goofy boy. How dishonorable. I swear I heard him say extra boy, not boy. What is happening here? Oh no. I should have just taken him out instead of... There we go. That was good. Alright. Alright. Where the hell?
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen them get caught up like that in a little alleyway or whatever you want to call it. But with them out of the way, we, like usual, skip over the missile defense so we can move on to the Asylum. And, well, it wasn't too eventful, but we did get some clarity on the Yo-Yo's attacks as we made our way to fight Mr. Opposable Thumb so we could put him out of his misery.
Choose the correct route in the end, but we're gonna have a bunch of all my shit because we're a candidate.
Forged in the past, we stand as one.
Get up here, old man.
This place will be your grave, minister.
Let me show you how much I appreciate everything by putting you out of your misery, my friend.
C4621. Please destroy the hostile AC.
Alright.
Here's the data on the AC. Arena Rank A.
You just gonna refuse to get up here?
Austria. Highlighted line. Canto Maya.
I really want to like it. I really do. Yeah, the fact that he says voices, actually now that I think about it, is, okay, it literally ricochets off the ground on the way to, whatever, from soft. Whoop, whoop. Ah, he was almost at the crossfire. Yeah, we hear air, but we don't see. How do you see a voice?
Target destroyed. Good. The Rubiconian symbiosis is no more than suppression
It was
and
cruel
exploitation of coral.
to see you suffer.
We hope this encounter
I
was
had to
informative.
take you out, my friend.
Now
Thank you
restore
for
the
letting
link
me.
to your handler.
Blah. Thank you for all the hospitality you have given me over the years.
Yeah, I'm sure that was one of the harder kills for Rokumonsen to go through with, but nonetheless, we pressed forward where it was time to take on the Cataract, but this time without either of our backups.
Wow, I cannot believe that actually hit. I could not get that to hit last time. What is happening? I see what. There's a concept of Cataract. Yeah, we'll take advantage of this while I can. What counts as taking, like, contact on the Cataract confuses the shit out of me sometimes. Like, that missile is literally, like, all up in his shit. Like that. It is all up in his shit, and it just didn't do anything to it. Oh, fuck. Nope, I'm dead.
Oh, the whip came through.
That was close. I am so glad I changed it last second. Like right before I got stunned. I don't know if you saw, but I did change the whip back out, and that saved. Woo!
Okay, that was more of a butt clencher than it needed to be, but that was just me being sloppy overall. At the end, at least, did manage to clutch it there, but I definitely wouldn't recommend the javelin missiles for this fight. Now that that was said and done, it was time to sink some battleships and pair up with Rusty once again for our 2v2 with the PCA's latest duo sent to take us out.
Alright, here we go.
Corporate agency B4 Rusty. Infiltrated mercenary rated. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancy.
Alright, Rusty, what the fuck are you doing? Take on your fucking dude. Okay. How did that not hit? I saw the fucking yo-yo hit you. Yo, what up, little kid? How you doing, homie? Why did you think fucking what? I want to like the weapon, I do. I really do. In concept, it's so cool.
Alright, aside from the whiffing of the yo-yo, that was pretty clean, but that wouldn't be the last of that, trust me. Anywho, we let Rusty go play in traffic before I actually choose to take on Air's mission in favor of destroying the coral transports because, well, we know it's a precious commodity for the Liberation Front, and at this point I had already done the poll where I asked y'all which ending Rokumonsen should do, and it was overwhelmingly in favor of the Liberation ending, so yeah. Also, I was really surprised at the turnout, so I just want to thank y'all all so much for voting, but I'll actually get on to the next mission now. Next was time to go Marcus Brutus on the Honest Brute Man, where we discover a nifty trick that ends up being a strategy for Anubis 520 and CatDog's hitless attempts. Speaking of, they've been hard at work trying to come up with different strategies for consistently going through a brand new save without getting hit, and though in the future this is going to be without checkpoints, they actually have done a collab where they did a segmented hitless run for what they had before the latest patch came out. They have put in a lot of hours to get to where they are now, so I'd really appreciate it if anyone checked out the video. You can find it on Anubis' channel, and I'll make sure to have it linked in the description. But for now, we'll get back to the fight with Brute.
Yeah, that really fucks him up. He was just like, I have no idea what to do here. Dope piece of shit.
Now that the cheese was discovered and the brute Brutus, it was time to defend the dam as Mr. Monson once again, and thankfully, this goes a hell of a lot better than it did during the Become What You Beat run.
And in the Raven video, I mean. Which, by the way, did the bot post the right video? Did it change it to the Raven one now instead of Chatty?
There's our mark. You don't take care of the objective, King. I'll clip this one's wings. Not alone. This is a branch mission. I'll support you.
Oh no. The wall.
This is amazing. Gen 4. People on AC. I'm not AC.
So when they're against the wall, maybe I should do the charge attack instead.
Sugar don't know when to quit.
Are you kidding me?
This pilot's no Raven. Chartreuse, withdraw! Abandon your AC!
Surprised he did not come further sooner.
Thank you, King. We've lost both of them.
Yeah, I know, that's who it is. God, Air, weren't you listening? That is not the right weapon.
Raven, we can still...
Huh.
Alright. We'll watch this one. See where they go on a Raven's wings.
All enemy ACs destroyed.
Well,
Accomplished.
that worked out well. When the yo-yo does come through, it comes through, but the wall gimmick is a little annoying.
Yeah, the frustrations with the plasma throwers still keep escalating from here, but anywho, before moving on to the worm, we tell Anubis about the exploit real quick since he was AFK when we originally found it.
I don't know if there's a way you can implement this, but I hit him through it with my whip. I imagine it would probably work for your pile bunker, because you can just go straight up with it. Because if this can get you a no-hit run guaranteed, like consistent, that'd be great.
Then it was off the more mercenary menagerie where it wasn't too long of a fight, but it definitely wasn't our fastest either, especially once it hit the third phase.
Chatty, you...
Stay cool, buddy. I'm out.
about to die.
You're on your own now.
Now that the worm had been slain by our shinobi homie, it was time to move on to our descent through the depths, where we teach the Nepenthes a lesson before making our exit, so we can move on to part 2 where we go and channel our Rokumonsen.
Wretched curs, trying to ambush me.
it was time to face Cold Call and have our duel of assassins.
Assassin fight!
Breathe in. Handle.
Stay in camera. This is backfire. There we go. Actually, I probably shouldn't fight you in here since there's some fucking tunnels and the AKA walls. I didn't do shit. He brought it all upon himself.
AP at 30%.
Oh my god. Stupid ass. Yo-yo. Hit him right here where there's no walls near him. Ah, get away from the fucking wall, thank you. Nope, and I didn't bring the right weapon out. Great. Oh my fucking god, I thought I had the fucking gun out. I thought I had the gun out. What the fuck is happening? Fuck that stupid ass hit. Oh my god, I know that starting shit all the way over with
Well, first death since the grinder wheels, and my first death to Cold Calls. So, yeah, that fight had me a bit salty. And look, I won't deny that I could have played better and maybe not botched my weapon swaps so many times, but okay, let's pay the 6 mon and exact our revenge.
Seems you were wrong. What the fuck? Whatever. I'm like, I don't know how that counted as the wall. I probably hit the like just the very edge of that fucking railing. Fuck this room with this weapon. Oh my fucking god. I was getting angry. This room pisses me off with this weapon. And what sucks too is now I know how the Enforcer's gonna fucking go because I like to exploit him on the wall. But now that sounded dirty. I like to exploit the fact that you can pin him against the
Moving on, and well, past me's predictions were actually off for this next fight.
too close to Walter. I am curious about something. Since the drones stay, if I fire a missile at, say, here, and then Oh, well, no. What?
Look, 621, what you're wanting to do with your target?
Walter, it's sounding a little suggestive.
No, I promise this is effective.
No, I said suggestive. Does it have to go to the right every time? It can't recognize it. Maybe there's a better spot to do that? Holy shit. It's not very often he actually does that attack against me, I feel like. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm alive. Thank you. Wait, was that first try? Also, did I add a death for cold call earlier? 'Cause that's some bass awkward shit.
Well, at least that kind of makes up for losing against cold call. Sort of not really, but I'll take a first try enforcer any day. Next up was to take out the laser grid, and honestly, I'm still surprised we didn't have something more akin to like the security system in Resident Evil or other spy movie cliches. Hell, imagine having to deal with something like that on your way down to the Nepenthes just to really amp up the difficulty.
What's wrong with you?
Oh well, at least we didn't have to take out the generator and the ephemera using Jack Black's method, cause Pick of Destiny references aside, we make quick work of the ephemera before our next choice of missions, which was pretty obvious as to which one we'd be taking, as we'd be joining up with Flatwell and taking out the Vespers to continue supporting RLF.
Cannon probably fight for what happens with Flatwell when you don't join him. You're probably like, Rokumonsen, 621 didn't take the job. Can I bother you for some help?
Look, sir. That's nothing, Bill. So, looks like we've got Ratchet dead. Here, open fire. This was supposed to be an ambush. Too late now.
Well, it's not my fault that the javelin somehow gives off my position before it ever gets anywhere close to him. Oh shit, I just got the tail end of his attack. That was not good.
Yes, sir. This will be fun, sir. I see old-fashioned augmentation hasn't let you down. Well, you always were a hard worker.
2 repair kits remaining.
stupid ass. I was not. Between the pedals and this whip. There. Stupid ass. Wow. Bullshit. I'm sorry, why did you just magically get out of your ACS overload? Doesn't matter. Oh no. Oh no. Do something cool. Unfortunately. There.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all caught that, but right when I was about to finish off Pater, the pedals sent me flying, and I don't think it's the equipment themselves so much as the program Joystick gremlin, which I could be wrong on, but there's moments like in the last video and even to come in this one where I'm not doing anything and the input is registered. So I don't know, I'd really like to address that though, because in the future, I'm genuinely interested in possibly doing some speedrunning with this setup, but I would hate to be on a good pace and all of a sudden just go airborne and have to reset, so for the moment, we'll be sticking to these things where it's not as big of a deal for the consequences. Anyways, it was time now to head on down and fight the other double agent, Rusty Shackleford.
Rusty Shackleford is the fake name he orders pizza with.
And I wonder if Rokumonsen is even aware of his role or if he thinks he's just another Vesper. Either way, I'd imagine he'd be pretty torn up once he sees Flatwell join in though, because even though we're double agenting too, this is probably one of the last situations he'd want to find himself in, especially after just having each other's backs in the last fight. But he was bound to fulfill his duty to save Z.
Good thing I remember that mechanic. I wonder how slow-mo is going to work on the co-op thing. Imagine it probably just happened for the both of you. Come on, Rusty, let me just... If you let me hit you right here, I can get you in a stagger, and then I can probably kill you with the whip. If you work against them. Oh! Yeah. You're good. Pretty close, though.
Something's changed since last time.
Hit you right back, sir. The floor don't count as a wall, though? Okay, so I just need to jump above them when I attack, basically. Honey, come quick! I found the new tech! Yep, attack from above, and it doesn't matter if the floor technically... I was about to kick the shit out of it. Oh no! Wait, what? it's Sula again. Oh no, my one weakness infrastructure. Except... only playing against, not as Sula.
So, that tech didn't turn out to be 100% consistent in the end, but oh well, it's not like that matters for long. Real quick though, since we're getting close to wrapping things up, I just want to thank y'all so much. The channel is about to hit 2,000 subscribers, and to celebrate, I'd love to do a video where I only use viewer builds. If anyone wants to drop their build in the comments, the color scheme you have on it, and the fight you'd like to see, I think this would be a great way to celebrate hitting that milestone. Oh, and if you're on PC, feel free to just drop the share ID and fight you want to see instead. I'm thinking I'd either do a compilation of everything, or if there's enough loadouts to choose from, I could do a run where I spin a wheel with everyone's names on them as I go through each stage of the story. But anywho, I appreciate y'all's support so much. I'll get on to the next mission now. Next up was a quick warm-up against Maeterlinck in Gun 3, which didn't take much effort before it was off to face the one and only Cell 240, which is still one of my favorite bosses in the game.
What? I think that's like one of 2 times I have dodged that. Maybe not that little, but it feels almost... That feels like it could be accurate, honestly. Maybe your charge attack? The one you start the mission off with? How do you want to do? There we go, he does. I feel like there's probably a spot where I can time firing this out well. Like maybe like right now.
Drawing power from its environment. It won't stop until we destroy its generator.
What? Did that kick not land?
Enemy has taken significant damage. I'm picking up a powerful ambient resonance.
One repair kit remaining.
Nearly got it, 621. You're the only one who can finish the job.
That actually probably worked out better. Now I can kill you. What? Stupid fucking yo-yo! Alright. Thank you.
Enemy generator compromised.
It's gonna blow. Get out of there, 621.
First try, but not as satisfying as it could have been. If the fucking... What? Please, FromSoft, just buff it a little bit. Just make it to where the walls don't fuck it up entirely, and just make that tracking a little bit better, please.
Huh. Well, I guess some wishes do come true. Thank you, FromSoft. Up next was a quick run through the jailbreak mission and eventually the Asylum, where at the start I once again have a case of spontaneous elevation. But outside of that, it's your typical run-of-the-mill Asylum defense, so we, well, go somewhere else on Asylum to take on Carla and Chatty because even if Flatwell was going to turn on us, we were still going to do everything we could for Rubicon, but not before exacting some revenge against Snake.
What? Where are you? You're annoying me. Deja vu.
What a wasted effort. Get another incoming call when I see you.
I got it. How little he knows, Hale. This is for the dishonor at the cell 240, whatever the fuck fight. There we go.
Now that he was temporarily out of the picture, it was time to face Carla and Chatty, where I was 90% sure I was gonna get this first try because we still had 2 repair kits and a decent amount of AP, and it was going exceptionally when, well...
No! I was trying to use the shield. That was some bullshit.
Yeah, this is one of the few times where it actually wasn't bullshit. I should have just used a repair kit, but I went to use a shield I no longer had due to the fight with Snail, so I assault boosted forward instead and got killed for it. Oh well, the second attempt I take out Carlo fairly quickly before Chatty gets my AP lower than I was expecting, but ultimately we take the win the second time around. Not sure why I can first try the harder fights and lose once here and with Cold Call, but oh well.
It was time once again to start the finale where our double agents would be doubling up in an effort to take down the Asylum.
Of course, this was short-lived though, as we blow through the giant Roomba with these, which meant it was time to bid the Bud farewell so we can move on to our fight with Snail Tails.
Alright, boys. Y'all want to do predictions on first trying it? He does that sometimes when you first... It's never on like the second attempt that you'll like come through or something, but on the first one I've noticed he does that a lot.
Drop.
Haha! Save my last shield for when he's doing the fucking double-handed spear gun. Woo! Okay, yeah, that's good. Oh, and you know what? That works out too. I don't know what just happened. Jesus. No! 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 Okay, it's just a normal attack. I was like, I thought you were going to do it like all over again. I was like, I do not have the HP for that. Stop it, Mr. Snail. Please, please. Oh my god.
Some ass. Come on. No.
Oh no. Oh no. Can I get it right here? No, 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 no! Don't fuck, fuck, fuck! Ibis Enforcer and Snail Tails first try with Rokumonsen. Woo!
Sounds like it's over.
I don't know how we managed to first try all the troublemakers, besides the grinder wheels, then managed to lose to a couple ACs we never have trouble with, but whatever. We did still have Walter on our plate, which was typically a hit or miss with being first tries, so let's just see how this goes.
Well, okay, to be fair, Walter can apparently see the voice. But what if we're giving them a hard time, and his wife actually is on the same similar wavelength as Eric. Also, where's the EN anomaly here? Woo! I think we're just fast enough to like narrowly avoid that. Ah, until we take it. Bro, chill. What the fuck was that? Anyways, remember that video I showed you? That's what happened there. I literally think that's what just happened. Oh, don't you fucking dare. Woo! That was intense.
Man, Rokumonsen must have a good luck charm or something from Lil Z, because for all these big battles, we just barely managed to pull through, and I still can't believe that outside of the grinder wheels, our only deaths were to Cold Call and Carla, but overall, I had a great time with the build and came out with below 25 deaths, which in truth, I could have avoided 22 of, but I didn't want to stay in Rokumonsen's hands any more than they already would be.
I mean, sure, everyone still died on the Strider, but it's not like we did it.
But anyways, Rokumonsen's build was right up my alley, and I'm so glad the Plasma Thrower got that buff because it was well needed. Like, I wanted to love this weapon so bad, but it was just a little, just needed some adjustments, you know? And thankfully, we got them. I have actually made a build using it with the new Tetra legs, and I'm loving it. So yeah, speaking of builds though, don't forget to drop them in the comments if you'd like to see me play them in the future. Also, feel free to suggest any other ideas for challenge runs or even other games you'd like to see me attempt playing with the joysticks and pedals. But anywho, I'll stop rambling now. Thank you all again so much for watching. Take care, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace!
Pay the Sanzu toll!